area. Depending on the system and thickness desired, coverage rates will vary significantly. A mill thickness gauge is another way of checking proper build thickness as seen here. Application methods for sealants and coatings. Common application methods include spraying, rolling, brush, or squeegee, depending on the system. Take into consideration the following points regarding these types of application methods. Application method. Spraying. Advantages. Quick, labor-saving during application. Naturally consistent coverage. Easy to apply thin coats. No chance of roller lines. Less chance of air bubbles due to thinner coats. Easy to access edges and corners. Ideal for sealants and most coatings. Disadvantages. Time-consuming wall preparation must be done. Airborne particulate health hazard. Takes longer to achieve build coats. Product is not forced into the surface by mechanical means. Not all products can be sprayed. Rolling. Advantages. Product is forced into the surface for better penetration. Build coats are easily achieved. Full wall prep is not necessary. No airborne particulate. Ideal for sealants and coatings. Disadvantages. May leave roller lines. Difficult to reach corners and edges. Thin coats are time-consuming. More likely to produce air bubbles. Brushing. Advantages. Ideal for penetrating sealers. Ideal for edges and corners. Pushes product into the surface. Disadvantages. Inconsistent coverage rates. May leave brush lines and color variations. Squeegee. Advantages. Quick for build coat applications. Disadvantages. Requires additional back rolling. Applying the sealant or coating system. An excellent way of sealing and protecting interior architectural concrete flooring projects is by using a primer plus top coat system. The primer is designed to penetrate and act as a root system, providing a tenacious bond to the substrate, while the top build coat provides a durable wear surface. Not all systems require primer coats, as multiple coats of one system or product is common and can act as both the primer and top coat. A sprayer was used in this application to ensure a consistent and thorough primer coat. The primer or first coat of any application sets the standard for all subsequent coats and should be free from any imperfections. Keep the application of the spray even and mottled. Most sealants or primers are better applied in numerous thin coats rather than one thick one. Over-application may cause problems, such as air bubbles, whitened puddles, run lines, and delayed or improper cure times. Preventing these problems is critical to a successful finish. Certain primers are diluted to achieve a lower viscosity and to prevent the previously mentioned problems. Once the primer is cured, a protective build coat is applied using a dip and roll method. The use of an 18-inch short nap roller is ideal for larger areas and quicker coverage, whereas a smaller one is used for the edges and hard-to-reach areas. Have a brush available to do corners and detail work. Maintain a consistent coverage. Crosshatch rolling is a standard procedure when using the dip and roll method. The bulk material is spread onto the floor in a W or zigzag motion. Then, from an alternate angle, spread and roll the product to achieve a uniform thickness. Not only will this help to achieve an even coat, but it will also help to eliminate unwanted roller lines. When applying any type of sealant or coating system, it is important to maintain a wet edge, similar to the wet edge described in Toppings and Overlay Applications Volume 1. A wet edge will ensure even blending of new and old material and will prevent lines or roller marks. Keep air movement and fans off until application is complete and the product is beginning to set. Drying the product too quickly will make it difficult to maintain a wet edge and could prevent deep penetration. For areas requiring slip resistance, grip can be added to the coating material or broadcast onto a wet surface. This will require a second coat to lock in the grip materials. A salt shaker may be used to control and apply grip in the entranceways where water and puddling may be a problem. The common types of grip material used are metallic beads, plastic pellets or shavings, sand, colored aggregate. Address slip and fall hazards in all projects. Grouting and finishing. Once the sealant or coating has fully cured, grouting and finishes can then be applied. Caution must be taken when grouting. Some grouts contain sand, which may scratch the surface finish. Use a non-sanded grout when possible. Some sealants are breathable, and grout pigment may absorb into the surface, causing discoloration. A very low-tack fresh paint tape will prevent color from bleeding onto the surface, and when carefully removed, will not peel or lift sealants. Never use a strong adhesive tape. Using a grout bag, run a bead of grout along the line while smoothing behind with a soft applicator. A third person should immediately and gently remove the tape inward and toward the grout line. Once the grout is set, clean any remaining residue with a damp sponge. A standard grouting procedure can also be used. This may require an additional top or seal coat to hide scratches or blemishes which might have occurred during grout application. Grouts come in many standard and custom colors. Use these to add highlights to your design. The final step in creating a long-lasting floor is the application of wax or a floor finish product. Acrylic or urethane floor finishes dry quickly and are user-friendly. These products should be an integral part of any interior architectural concrete floor. Most floor finish products resist scuffs and black heel marks, keep floors looking better longer, extend stripping intervals, are non-yellowing, create a radiant gloss, are easy to install and maintain. Floor finish products can be applied using a mop, lamb's wool, or specialized applicator. Mops are ideal for large open areas. Lamb's wool applicators are easy to control and provide consistent coverage near walls and borders. 3 or 4 thin coats should be applied. Subsequent maintenance coats can be applied to maintain the shine. The standard recoating frequency is as follows. High traffic areas every 4 to 5 weeks. Moderate traffic areas quarterly. Low traffic and/or edges semi-annually. Remove all prep paper. Check carefully as you detail the job. Now is the time to have the customer sign off the project. Take pictures of the job for future reference and to use in a portfolio. Ask the customer for a referral letter. A letter of commendation will assure prospective clients of your high level of craftsmanship and professionalism. It will help to secure jobs down the road.
I always find the removal of the wall prep is like unwrapping a big gift. Now you can step back and truly admire all the hard work you've put into this floor. Not bad for 3 or 4 days of hard work. It's instant gratification.